Have you ever wondered what the real meaning of life is? Maybe you felt that, after all the work, struggles, and achievements, things feel a bit empty. King Solomon, the wisest man of his era and one of the wealthiest ever, far richer than even today's wealthiest, had some surprising things to say about life's meaning. In his words, all things are meaningless. But there's more to it than that. When Solomon called life meaningless, he didn't mean without purpose. The original word he used actually translates as vapor, a fleeting mist. Think about vapor for a moment. We see it, but can't grab it, hold on to it, or control it. And that's his point. Everything in life is like vapor. Today, we're used to being in control, or at least feeling like we are. We control our schedules, our finances, even our health to some extent. But Solomon tells us that all these things are still vapor. Tornadoes, floods, even personal crises. They remind us that control is an illusion. We might see a storm coming, but we can't stop it. Take, for example, natural disasters. They're rare, but when they strike, they remind us that despite all our technological advances, nature still holds power over us. Everything we build, everything we strive for, is like a sandcastle. One wave, and it can all be swept away. So does that mean everything we do is pointless? Not quite. Solomon doesn't dismiss life. Rather, he reminds us of our place in it. He's not saying the things we do are unimportant, but that they can't be our foundation. When we build our lives solely on things we can't control, we're setting ourselves up for frustration. To illustrate this, imagine introducing Solomon to some of our greatest achievements today. You might show him an architectural masterpiece, and he'd simply say, "It's a building. People have been building for thousands of years." Or you might show him a novel, and he'd respond, "It's a story. Stories have been told since the dawn of time." Or a jet plane, and he'd say, "It's just a way to get from point A to point B faster." Even a supercomputer, with its speed and precision, would lead him to say, "Man has always tried to make sense of the world." Nothing is new under the sun, Solomon says. Humans have always worked, built, traded, eaten, rested, and died. Technology has advanced, but our core challenges remain the same. To prove his point, Solomon even put himself to the test. In Ecclesiastes, he describes diving into pleasure, achievements, and wealth, only to find that they didn't bring lasting fulfillment. I find myself relating to Solomon's message. I've experienced this same cycle of seeking satisfaction, only to find it fading away. Like many, I often look for the next exciting thing, the latest gadget, or new drama series. The excitement feels good for a while, but it doesn't last, and soon enough, I'm back to searching for something else. I'm left asking, what have I really gained from all of this? As a musician, my passion is to improve my skills, and I work hard at it. But when I get sick or life interrupts, I'm reminded that no matter how much I practice, some things are beyond my control. I've also loved playing video games, diving into new worlds and adventures, chasing that thrill. But no matter how many games I play, reality eventually pulls me back. Each game loses its magic, and I'm left searching for the next one. But the excitement always fades, and I find myself asking, is there more to life than this? Solomon's advice is not to leave us in despair. In Ecclesiastes 2:24-26, he says there's a better way: to enjoy the simple gifts in life. There is nothing better for a person than to eat, drink, and find enjoyment in their toil. He encourages us to embrace life, not by controlling it, but by savoring it as it is. Wisdom, knowledge, and joy, Solomon says, are gifts from God. What can we take from this? Rather than constantly striving for control, we can approach life with openness, enjoying the good that comes our way. 1 Thessalonians 4:11 reminds us to aspire to live quietly and to mind your own affairs, cherishing each day without getting lost in the pursuit of things we can't hold on to. It's like this. Imagine you're holding sand in your hand. The tighter you squeeze, the more it slips through your fingers. But if you hold it lightly, you can appreciate it without trying to make it permanent. So, if you find yourself frustrated by things you can't control, maybe it's time to change how you approach life. What if, instead of trying to grasp at the mist, you cherished the gifts that come and go, trusting that, even if life is like vapor, God's hand is steady? As we conclude, I leave you with a question. What simple gifts are you overlooking because of the things you're striving for? Are you trying to control the mist, or are you ready to embrace it, finding joy in each passing moment? King Solomon, known for his wisdom, called life a vapor, a fleeting breath, here one moment, gone the next. He saw the temporary nature of our existence. His words remind us that our time on earth is precious and finite. We are but travelers passing through. Our lives, like wisps of smoke, disappear into the vastness of time. Solomon's perspective challenges us to consider what truly matters in light of our fleeting existence. Modern life often feels like a quest for control. We chase achievements, build empires, and accumulate possessions. We strive to shape our destinies, believing we are the masters of our fate. But are we? The truth is, control is often an illusion. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns. Our carefully crafted plans can crumble in an instant. We are not always in the driver's seat, no matter how tightly we grip the wheel. Natural disasters are stark reminders of our limitations. Hurricanes, earthquakes, and floods can reshape landscapes and lives in the blink of an eye. These events expose the fragility of our constructs. They show us that nature does not answer to our commands. In the face of such forces, we are reminded of a power greater than ourselves. We are humbled by the realization that we are not invincible. Solomon, in his wisdom, saw the futility of chasing lasting legacies. He compared human achievements to sandcastles on the beach, beautiful but temporary. Time, like the tide, washes them away, leaving little trace. Think of the greatest empires of the past. Their palaces now lie in ruins, their kings forgotten. Even the most enduring monuments eventually crumble. What will remain of our own endeavors 1,000 years from now? If life is fleeting and our control is limited, where do we find meaning? Solomon suggests we cherish the simple gifts: love, laughter, the beauty of the natural world. These moments, though small, are the true treasures of life. A warm embrace, a shared meal, the laughter of a child. These are the experiences that nourish our souls. They are the threads that weave meaning into the fabric of our existence. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, it's easy to overlook these simple pleasures. We get caught up in the hustle and bustle, always chasing the next big thing, the next milestone. But Solomon's wisdom reminds us to pause and appreciate the present moment. The gentle rustling of leaves in the wind, the first sip of morning coffee, the comforting sound of rain tapping against the window. These are the moments that ground us, that bring us back to what truly matters. Consider the joy of a spontaneous dance in the kitchen, the warmth of a handwritten letter from a friend, or the serenity of watching a sunset. These experiences, though seemingly insignificant, hold immense power. They remind us that happiness doesn't always come from grand achievements or material wealth, but from the simple, everyday moments that fill our lives with joy and contentment. By embracing these small gifts, we find a deeper, more enduring sense of fulfillment. Solomon believed in a divine plan, a tapestry woven with threads we cannot always see. He often spoke of the intricate designs that life presents, each thread representing a moment, a decision, or an encounter. These threads, though seemingly random and chaotic, are part of a grander design that only becomes clear with time and perspective. He understood that our lives are part of something larger than ourselves. Each path we take, each choice we make, is interconnected with the lives of others, creating a complex web of relationships and events. This interconnectedness, is what gives our lives meaning and purpose, even when we cannot see the full picture. This belief provided comfort and guidance. In moments of doubt and uncertainty, Solomon found solace in the idea that there was a greater plan at work. He trusted that every experience, whether joyful or sorrowful, was a necessary part of his journey. We may not always understand the reasons behind our experiences, the challenges we face, or the paths we are led down. Life's twists and turns can be perplexing and often leave us questioning our purpose, the joys and sorrows that shape us. These moments, both happy and sad, are the threads that weave the fabric of our lives. They shape our character, teach us valuable lessons, and help us grow. But trusting in a greater purpose can bring peace. It allows us to find meaning in our struggles and to appreciate the beauty in our triumphs. This trust can be a source of strength and resilience, helping us navigate the complexities of life with grace and confidence. It allows us to let go of the need for absolute control and embrace the unknown. By surrendering to the flow of life, we open ourselves to new possibilities and experiences. We learn to trust that, even in the face of uncertainty, we are being guided towards our true purpose. Life, like a vapor, is fleeting. It appears for a little while and then vanishes away, leaving behind only memories and the impact of our actions. Our time here is precious. Each moment is a gift, a chance to make a difference, to touch a life, to leave a mark that will endure beyond our years. As you reflect on Solomon's wisdom, ask yourself, what truly matters? Is it the wealth we accumulate, the accolades we receive, or the love and kindness we share with others? How will you spend the breath that remains? Will you chase after fleeting pleasures, or will you seek to build a legacy of compassion and integrity? What will your vapor leave behind? Will it be a trail of good deeds, a legacy of love, or a testament to a life well lived? Let us strive to live lives filled with purpose and meaning, reaching out to those in need, offering a helping hand, and making the world a better place. Appreciating the simple gifts and trusting in the unseen hand that guides us. Cherish the moments with loved ones. Find joy in nature's beauty and embrace the journey with an open heart. For in the end, it is not the length of our days, but the depth of our lives that truly counts. It is the love we give, the memories we create, and the lives we touch that define our legacy. So, take a moment to reflect on your life. What will your vapor leave behind? Make each day count, live with intention, and let your life be a beacon of hope and inspiration for others.